Hi there. My name is Dr. Marissa May, and in this video, we're going to look at solving an inequality, and then I'll end up by writing it in interval notation. So let's start with the inequality we have. We're going to solve it just like it were an equation. So I need to first move the x's all to the same side. So let's subtract x from both sides. That'll negative 3x minus x is going to give me negative 4x plus 4 is greater than negative 12. Now let's solve it by subtracting 4 from both sides. I know to do that because I saw adding 4 in the equation, and I do the opposite to solve. So that gives me negative 4x. The 4's cancel, greater than negative 16. Now we do the opposite of multiplying by negative 4, which would be to divide by negative 4. And that gives me x is less than 4. And you may be saying, Dr. May, why would you switch that from a greater than to a less than? But that's the one rule about inequalities that's different than equations. When we multiply or divide by a negative number, we flip the inequality. So I have now that x is less than 4. So think about it, what it would look like if I were to graph this solution. We would have an open circle at 4 because there's no equal to underneath that inequality. And we would want the numbers that are less than 4, and that would be on this side of the number line. Now, this problem didn't ask you to graph, but I like to reference the graph on the number line when I'm writing the interval. So look at your shaded section. Where does it start? Well, you're like, it keeps going to the left. Okay, well, that means that it starts at negative infinity. So you'll see how I'm writing the negative infinity symbol first. Then I use a comma. Where does the shading end? Well, it ends at 4. So we write a 4 here. Now, infinities always get a parentheses. So anytime you use interval notation and you have an infinity in it, it's going to get a parentheses. And the 4, because it's not equal to, because this circle is not shaded in, it also gets a parentheses. Now, if it were equal to, if that circle were shaded in, then you would use a bracket notation to denote that in your interval notation. So negative infinity to 4 with the parentheses there, that's going to be your final answer here in interval notation.